this whole green and not who is your tag team partner? My Mr. Tag Team partner, as some of you people here in St. Paul know very well. But Mick, you shouldn't be asking me questions. You should be asking these people what they want to see tonight. What do you people want to see tonight? See, I'm not just getting revenge tonight for myself, but I stepped in the ring against Ace Steel and Classic Colt Cabana.
and another packed house on a steamy summer night. Mick Karch bringing you the wrestling action a little bit later on. I will be joined by various colleagues, including the illustrious Dale Spear, Chris Dady, Steve Anderson, got a host of others to bring you the wrestling action, and it promises to be just a loaded lineup as we get set to watch Lawless Len Walker in the ring with tasty Travis Lee. Should be a great matchup. I've seen Travis Lee in the past. I have to say this is my first look at Lawless Len. Should be very interesting. Both of these men appear to be evenly matched in size. Referee Jay Soltis calls for the bell, and we are underway. And I still cannot, for the life of me, figure out what in the world Scrap Iron Adam Pearce was doing a little bit earlier on as we cut the show open. CM Punk outgunned 2 against 1. Oh, wait a second, a series of chops by Lawless Len, unloading on the very arrogant, very egotistical, tasty Travis Lee. I started to say I do not know what in the world Adam Pearce was thinking of. You know, we haven't seen Pearce for a while. He comes back with the short crew cut and basically saved CM Punk from what appeared to be a savage beating, completely unlike Scrap Iron Adam Pearce to come to the aid of CM Punk. So I'm not sure what the heck that's all about. As the evening progresses, we're going to find out. Right now, let's stay focused on Tasty Travis and Lawless Len Walker. I've had one opportunity in the past to watch Travis Lee. You talk about ego. My God, this guy, ego with a capital E. He is so full of himself. Claims that he is the women's pet. Claims that every woman in town wants to go out with him, but by the same token, he literally buried the state of Minnesota, the Twin Cities area, in an interview that we conducted a little bit earlier on. So that's about all we have to say about Travis Lee at this point. Once again, we're at the West St. Paul Armory, St. Paul Championship Wrestling, and doing it again. Promoter Ed Hellier with a great lineup. Of course, a little bit later on, Ricky Noga will defend the championship, St. Paul Championship Wrestling Northern States heavyweight title against Derek St. Holmes Esquire. And in Derek's corner, this I could not believe. You talk about a nightmare. Mortimer Plumtree came back into the fold in St. Paul Championship Wrestling as a surprise manager for Derek St. Holmes Esquire. The last time I saw Plumtree, I thought he had retired from the wrestling business, and I threw a gala party, which for me means opening up a carton of milk and having a couple of Oreos and going to bed. But nonetheless, I was very, very excited, and all of a sudden he comes in with that, I don't know if that's a polo outfit. I don't know if he got that at Fantasy House. I'm not quite sure where the heck that thing came from. But what a marriage made in hell. Plumtree and Derek St. Holmes Esquire, and Plumtree might just be the key. He might be the ingredient to put Derek St. Holmes Esquire over the top against Ricky Noga tonight. Travis Lee, he's given the referee heat for a slow count there. Well, my God, what a lackadaisical cover. You put 2 fingers on a man's chest and you expect to pin him. And now Lawless Len firing. Oh, shot to the eyes. And now Travis Lee starting on low. Nice drop kick by Lee. And this is the modus operandi of Travis Lee. He'll deliver 1 or 2 moves with authority, and then he gets distracted. He's got to play to the crowd. And while I don't know a lot about Lawless Len Walker, I do know that no matter what professional you're in the ring with, you can't take a second to pose, to posture, because that's all it takes. And the score is going to be even up, as is happening right now. Lawless Len measures him, drills the knee to the midsection of Travis Lee. Lawless Len, very, very stocky. I didn't get Chris's ring announcement. We're probably coming into the ring at 230, 240. Very, very stocky individual. Like a fire plug. Now he's setting up Travis Lee. Oh my God, a suplex that just about put him into Minneapolis. Man, tremendous upper body development and strength being shown by Lawless Len. That's the kind of move that you would see in Greco-Roman wrestling. That great upper body conditioning. He's got to follow up. We've seen Travis Lee pull him out of the fire before. Vertical suplex. He's got all the blood rushing to the head now of Travis Lee. My God, he's been up there for 15, 20 seconds. I've never seen this much hang time on a suplex. It's about 100 in the building, and you add that hang time, and that blood's got to be rushing to the head. Oh, count of two. Reverse chinlock. Referee Jay Soltis out of nearby Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Jay getting to be one of the great referees in this business. He referees not only on the local scene, but also he's gone to venues like Las Vegas, Nevada. He's gone into Wisconsin, into Canada, New Mexico. Just a great referee, getting a lot of officiating under his belt. And he doesn't take any crap from anybody. Over the top. Looked like Lee caught his neck or his chin on that ring apron on the way over. Sexy Ace Steel, of course, without Danny Dominion tonight. Danny, with a previous booking, will not be in West St. Paul tonight. So Sexy Ace and Colt Cabana have to go in as a legitimate tag team, and that's got to be very unusual and scary for that combination. They've only got two guys in a two-man tag team match. What are they going to do? They don't have that third element, although I did notice Mortimer Plumtree came out for that last interview, so perhaps they've got that in their back pocket. Hangs him over that top rope. Does Travis Lee. There's some fists right to the sternum. And now Travis Lee giving a little tongue lashing, a little verbal assault. There's a somersault. Right across the sternum, right across the chest of Lawless Len. In for the cover, and once again, cut it out. That is the height of arrogance. It's pure stupidity. Now he's got the leg hook. Count of two. Travis Lee insisting that there should have been a 3 count. You notice his cadence. Boot right to the throat, and now a boot right across the forehead. That'll tear away a little bit of skin. Boy, I tell you what, I love coming to West St. Paul wrestling matches. They're the absolute best around, but my God, somebody turn on an air conditioner in some building somewhere. Backs into the corner. Oh, there's that whiplash maneuver. For so many years, we watched Billy Robinson perform that move here in the AWA area. Very, very European in its nature. That'll stretch that neck out about an inch or two. Whipped into the ropes once again. Lee follows up with a drop kick right underneath the chin. Very proud of himself once again. Very slow. Oh, now this, what sense does this possibly make for Travis Lee to try to pin a man with an index finger? And now he's arguing with referee Jay Soltis. I told you Soltis won't take any crap from Travis Lee. Oh, there's a shot right to the ear, but Len has had about enough. Lawless Len says, come on, hit me again. Oh, what a shot to the jaw. Drilling Travis Lee now. Lee may have wasted very valuable time. Clothesline. God, right across the face. Forget it. Count it two. It's a, oh, wow. 2.5 count there. Very, very close on the part. Oh, look at this now. He's got him stretched every way but loose. This is something they'll do to you in training camp. You want to be a professional wrestler? Well, we're going to twist and turn you like a rubber band. Well, it looked like he didn't give up there, but nonetheless, Lawless Len released the hold. Apparently felt that it wasn't getting the job done. Another clubbing. Oh, man. He caught him way south of the border. Is Travis Lee claiming that he hit him in the jaw? Well, if Travis Lee says he hit Lawless Len in the jaw, then Lawless Len is built upside down. The hell is he trying to pull? Snap suplex over the top. And again, You know, enough of this. Really, this is disgusting. Count of 1 and 2. Nope. Picks him up now, does Travis Lee. Spinning body slam. Setting him up into that reverse chin lock. You know, that reverse chin lock, I tell you what, when you're in a building that's about 100 degrees and you've got a sweaty body leaning across your back and your neck, and he's got his forearm cutting off your wind, that could conceivably be a sufficient hold at this point. The crowd certainly getting into it, picking up the chant, picking up the applause, the cadence. For Lawless Len to get something going, picks him up, atomic drop. Boy, that'll rattle those lower vertebrae. Full Nelson, my God, I haven't seen one of those. He's got him scratched. Wait a second, ring the bell, come on. Ring the bell, Anderson, for God's sakes. Steve Anderson, who asked to ring the bell, is sitting there in La La Land selling Wow magazines. Let's take a look at that once again, ladies and gentlemen. That almost surfboard-like maneuver. Lawless Len stretching Travis Lee, Tasty Travis, and we said Travis Lee was taking an awful lot of time. Here you see the full Nelson. Now we're not sure where he's going with it at this point. Travis Lee tries to power out, but then the sheer body weight, and that's it. He's got him stretched, nowhere to go. Travis Lee submits, and your winner, ladies and gentlemen, very, very impressive. Lawless Len Walker here at the West St. Paul Armory, kicking off a great evening of wrestling with St. Paul Championship Wrestling. Stay with us, we're coming right back. DiNucci. My God, this goes on like a duck swirling on Red Cars, ladies and gentlemen, along with Daniel Spear. Wait a minute, now we're going to hear from Primetime.
Hey, come here! These people came to the ring tonight to see both of you get your asses kicked!
All right, well, hopefully that's the last of the promos. Now we can get on to some wrestling. Red Cars along with Chris Cady and Daniel Spear, and we're going to step out of the announcing table in just a moment. And I'm actually going to turn it over to a third member of what will be the broadcast team for this matchup. And you're going to have to slide a little close, Jeff Sharkey, because I have about as much white cord here as I do a payoff. But at any rate, Jeff Sharkey coming in from out in the Wisconsin area. You will have seen welcome back to the state of Minnesota.
Glad to be back, Mick. It looks like an exciting night here at St. Paul Championship Wrestling. Looking forward to being here again in the future.
Well, and you are certainly a part of this team. I'm going to step out and let Jeff, Dale, and Chris handle this one. So, Dale, take it from here, pal.
Well, we got a great tag team championship matchup tonight between Tony DiNucci and Eric Priest, the challengers taking on the tag team champs, Blood and Primetime. This should be just a great, great matchup tonight.
Well, we know that Primetime and Blood, they won those tag team straps after that elimination battle royal type match we saw a few months ago, and they have been defending that belt ever since. Now, Jeff, as you know, Blood, a longtime tag wrestler, usually teamed up with Guts, Blood and Guts, the Hellraisers. But I gotta tell you, ever since pseudo-splitting from Guts, because Guts want to wrestle more single matches, Blood has been just as successful with Primetime.
Looks like a formidable combination there. Anytime you swing a chair and hit the ring post.
And then you hit yourself in the head, you know, Dale, this guy's got no fear, and some people even say he's got no brains. He comes out here, usually you wait for the opponent to hit you with their chair shot. He doesn't let the opponent get that chance in. He just gives himself a few dozen hit shots.
Well, Blood certainly is a wild thing in the ring. You know, he's a wild man. And if I was his opponent, I don't think I'd hit him over the head with a chair, because obviously he trains hitting himself over the chair, with a chair.
Their opponents tonight, the challengers, the team of the beautiful one, Tony DiNucci, and the underwear model, Eric Priest. You know, Jeff, I've seen, oh, hey, Primetime. Well, that's a full meal there. Primetime letting go with those haymakers. He's trying to put him in the rope. Tony DiNucci. Oh!
Nice athleticism there on both.
Well, and Jeff, that's exactly what you're going to see from these four guys. You're looking at, well, let me say 3.5 of the most athletic people. Dale, certainly, Blood has never been accused of being a high flyer. He's never been accused of being a lucha libre style wrestler. But nobody knows how to brawl like this guy.
Well, he's a great brawler, but you know, I've seen him get up in the air for a drop kick once or twice too. Don't underestimate the Master Man Blood when it comes to technical wrestling skill. But you're right, Chris, he is a brawler in the ring, and these two guys, Eric Priest and Tony DiNucci, had better watch out.
Primetime sending the Virgin Tag Team, I guess we'll call them. This is the first time they have teamed up. Oh, wait a minute, oh! Well, Primetime, we just got talking then about Blood. Primetime is certainly one of the great lightweights, great high flyers there, Jeff, and that's exactly what you're going to see when you have Primetime in the ring.
Take a look at DiNucci sprawled out there. I don't think he expected all of that. And then when Primetime came flying off the top rope, well, now Blood's in there.
You know, Dale, tag teams that have opposing styles of wrestling with the two tag team partners always seem to be the greatest tag teams. Wait a minute, there's cover. Just to count of one before Tony DiNucci got on their ropes. Teams like the Hart Foundation with Owen Hart, he was the technical wrestler. Jim Neidhart was the brawler. That's what you see in Primetime and Blood. You've got a great technical wrestler and you've got a brawler.
Well, their styles complement each other and keep their opponents off balance the whole time. Here comes Blood, who's going to drop that elbow on top of DiNucci. Makes the cover, count of one.
Count of one, count of two. Well, we almost had them hanging onto their tag team belts. You know, we certainly don't want to take anything away, although they've never tagged before on the team of Tony DiNucci and Eric Priest. Tony DiNucci is a great, great wrestler. He is a veteran wrestler here in the Upper Midwest. He has well over a decade of experience under his belt. but the guy is just built like nobody.
Absolutely, great physical condition. That leads to some great endurance. It looks like he's really going to be tested there. He's got a second wind.
I definitely think that it's going to be the experienced tag team of Prime. Oh, wait a minute! No, nobody needs to see that.
Okay, Chris just gave me the microphone. I'm going to comment on that. He was bragging about his ass earlier tonight. He's going to show it for everybody. I guess Primetime must have hurt him.
I thought you wanted to do a dissertation on it. I'm sorry, Dale.
I had to do the interview with these guys ahead of time, believe me. Not only was he talking about his ass, he is an ass.
We started to talk about the great physical conditioning of Tony DiNucci. Certainly Eric Priest on the other side, another one of the out-of-state wrestlers that Ed Haley likes to bring in. This guy, great things from him too we've seen in the past couple of months, Jeff.
The newcomer, that's a good disparity in styles. The veteran teaming with a young guy like that shows confidence in the ability of the underwear model there, Eric Priest.
We are happy to be with you, West St. Paul. Prime time going up. What are we going to see here? Oh, well, he went for the big splash. I don't know if he got all of it. There's count of one, count of two. I think Tony DiNucci got enough knee up there where he didn't get all of that splash he wanted.
Well, he certainly got high in the air, but you know, you got Priest and DiNucci tagging for the first time. I don't know what Priest's background is when it comes to tag team wrestling. I know DiNucci's had a number of partners. You know, we've seen a recent turn. Lenny Lane, he has a problem with him. But, you know, you're going to face the tag team champions. You've got to be on your best game. You want to take those straps away.
Eric Priest, there we see that's a tag team, and over there, these two are definitely thinking like a veteran tag team, at least. Eric Priest seeing the ability there to help out his partner.
Very alert on his part to catch him coming under the ropes.
Eric Priest finally getting into the ring, cutting that ring in half.
Oh, look out! Blood knocked off the apron.
And, you know, Jeff, we've talked about that is what you see from a veteran tag team, cutting that ring in half, trying to get the other opponent to come in, trying to get that interference in there, and that's exactly what Eric Priest and Tony DiNucci are doing here.
He said this is their first time tag teaming, but might have had a lot of good strategy sessions in advance.
The underwear model, Eric Priest, stretching out the back, and Dale, that has got to hurt. He's stretching out every vertebrae from the neck down to the tailbone there of Primetime.
Well, he's about 6'2" also, so he can really stretch him. Of course, if you get hit right there, it doesn't really
that doesn't stretch
matter how big you are. No.
That doesn't stretch anything. And Primetime going for that equalizer. Both of these men now hurt, but Eric Priest, he's the first one back to the vertical base, and he's just sticking it to Primetime.
Working on the cervical part of the spinal column there up in the neck.
Nice snap suplex there from Eric Priest. This guy, although he's not a veteran of the business, he is certainly an efficient, technical wrestler, Jeff.
Not a lot of experience, but making up for it with desire and intensity there. Well, breaking the rules doesn't hurt either.
Well, referee Frank Stuhlin there checking for a chokehold. Oh, wait a minute. Hellraiser Plot, he's dumped right in front of us, and Dale, we see it once again. He just picks up a chair and hits himself in the head with it.
I think Priest is showing his inexperience now. You do not rile up the masked man Blood. That's the second time he's sucker punched him, and pretty soon Blood is going to get in the ring. There he goes now. He's lost his temper, but Frank Stuhl keeping him from getting into the ring.
Well, we saw the interference there, Jeff, from the part of Tony DiNucci while the ref's back is turned, and unfortunately that seems to be the tactics we're going to see out of Eric Priest and Tony DiNucci.
Blood can't get baited into charging into the ring like that for any length of time.
Oh!
Prime time, might get a pinfall.
Nice spine buster there, reminiscent of Arn Anderson from Eric Priest. You know, Eric Priest, every time I see this kid, I'm more impressed. It's unfortunate that we've seen the change in attitude in him.
Yeah, I don't know what caused that, other than maybe having a shot at a championship belt, which he hasn't had before. There's some double teaming on the part of DiNucci and Priest. They drop Primetime.
Throwing him way up into the lights, and Jeff, again, I am very impressed by the tag team work that we're seeing between Eric Priest and Tony DiNucci. They're wrestling like a team that's been together for years, cutting the ring in half. They're making that quick tags. I'm very impressed by Tony DiNucci and Eric Priest.
They're able to keep the ref shielded from a lot of the tactics that they're using, keeping him off guard, out of position.
Misses with the drop kick. Primetime able to hold on to that rope there, and that could be the turn of tide that Blood and Primetime need to get back into this match. Primetime desperately reaching for that tag.
Got to make it over there soon. DiNucci's about ready to make his own tag.
Both men reaching for that tag. DiNucci gets a tag to Eric Priest. Oh, and now once again, Primetime, Dale. Primetime not able to get over to make the tag. Eric Priest having the sense of mind to break up that tag. And we've got a very hurt Primetime in there. It's got to be only a matter of time before Eric Priest and Tony DiNucci put these two away.
You have to hand it to Priest and DiNucci. They're keeping Primetime from tagging Blood. And until they do that, they're going to control this matchup. I would hate to be in the ring when they do finally make that tag, if he does, to the masked man Blood, because he's rested, he's ready, he's frustrated.
It is a hot night here in West St. Paul. It's got to be 100 degrees at least in this building. You know, we're tired. This is only the third match here. I can't imagine what it's like, Jeff, to be in that ring right now, exerting all your energy just to get a win.
All I can say is I'm not the most physical guy in the world. I'm breaking a sweat just watching these guys.
Those St. Paul Championship Wrestling tag team belts on the line. And Dale, the number one independent promotion here in the state of Minnesota and the Upper Midwest, St. Paul Championship Wrestling. Indie wrestlers from all over the Upper Midwest are sending their tapes. They are begging to be let in here to St. Paul Championship Wrestling.
We have wrestlers from Minnesota, wrestlers from Wisconsin, also coming up from Chicago to wrestle for St. Paul Championship Wrestling. It's mentioned in WOW Magazine. We see it on the internet. It's one of the hottest promotions, certainly in the country today. We see a lot of great talent come out of here, Chris.
We've already seen the St. Paul Championship Wrestling debuts tonight. A tasty Travis Lee as well as Lawless Len Walker. Back in the ring, we've got some St. Paul Championship Wrestling veterans. There's a tag finally for Primetime, but I don't think the referee saw it. The referee was distracted by Eric Priest.
Clearly Stool distracted by Priest. I don't think he's going to award that tag, is he?
Well, there, Frank Stool. It took him a couple of minutes, but he realized he didn't see the tag there, Dale.
It was a slow movement for Mr. Stool. I don't know. He should have seen it a little faster. But now, of course, Priest pounding away. He makes the cover.
There's count of one, count of two. We got new. No, we don't. Almost had new champions there, Jeff. And once again, Primetime, so desperate for that tag. He is so worn down. It's got to be a matter of time. We're going to see new champs here tonight.
Certainly looks that way at this point. There's a tag now. They're
Another
a fresh man in. I think that's a very sound key to victory over.
There you see another quick tag. Eric Priest holding Primetime against the rope, taking full advantage, Dale, of that 5 count that the tagging opponent has to get out of the ring.
Well, and Stool isn't exactly the fastest referee either, getting his opponents or getting the combatants out of the ring.
The only thing Frank Stool is fast at is eating his breakfast.
Well, he is fast at that. There's a DDT by Primetime. Now he's got to make that tag over to Blood and turn this matchup around.
Primetime has got to make that tag. Both men lying now on the mats. Those St. Paul Championship Wrestling tag team belts on the line. In this match already, we're well over the 10-minute mark, and this is typical of what you see in St. Paul Championship Wrestling non-stop action. Primetime trying to go for that tag. He got it!
Primetime had been in there about 8 of the 10 minutes that we talked about.
And here's Blood, a house of fire. He's been ready to get into that ring, and there he goes. Scoop slam. Oh, whoa, wait a minute! What the hell was that? What the hell? He just clotheslined his own tag team partner.
Chris, these are the tag team champions. This is just not a minor altercation.
Oh, wait a minute. It was a psych-out job. It was a psych-out job. Blood, the master of the mind games that we just saw. We bought into it.
Yes, definitely. Blood.
DDT, Tony DiNucci on Blood. He's got the cover.
He's got to get down there. He's out of position
1,
again.
2. Primetime in to break up. I think if referee Frank Stool had been in position, we would have had new champs.
We might have. There's Primetime with a roll-up.
Roll-up, count of 1, count of 2. Eric Priest in to break up the tag. This has turned into a Pier 6 brawl, Jeff. The referee completely lost control of this match.
Bodies flying everywhere. Again, the athleticism is just incredible here.
There's another cover, break the cover by Blood. He goes for his own cover, and Eric Priest, 1, 2. Oh, wait a minute! Tony DiNucci hit his own partner.
It's not going to win him the match or the belts.
Tony DiNucci with that frog splash on his own partner, Eric Priest, and he's begging for forgiveness. And wait a minute, Dale, Eric Priest Eric Priest is leaving Tony DiNucci alone in the ring.
Well, Eric Priest just joined everyone else in this building saying the hell with DiNucci. Now Primetime grabs him, schoolboy.
Primetime's got him. Oh! Nice power bomb by Primetime. Guillotine leg drop. 1, 2.
Incredible match, Neil.
That's right, and your winners, the tag champions. Another victory for the St. Paul champion, tag team champions.
Looks like it was going to spell the end of their title reign there for a few minutes, but they get back on the same page and successfully defending their titles.
DiNucci's without his partner. He was left in the ring all by himself. It caused Blood in Primetime to win the belts or to retain their tag championship. We'll be coming right back at you with more great action from St. Paul Championship Wrestling.
Thank you very much for doing a triple and quadruple for me tonight. Got a lot of running around going on. We've got a very interesting matchup with a couple of wrestlers that I quite frankly have not seen before. They come to the state of Minnesota with a tremendous reputation. Jason Rain and Dick, Ice Pick Capri, and joining me at ringside. Boy, I got
Well, I've seen a lot of great action so far, back and forth action. There goes that suplex. Oh, he dropped him on his head. You know, both these guys look like they spend a lot of time in the gym, and they look like well-conditioned athletes and have not only wrestling skills, but also pretty good in terms of agility. Reigns whips Capri into the ropes. He goes with a reversal. Oh, he kicks him aside the head. Reigns goes down. Capri punches him.
Well, I understand we're having audio trouble here, although I don't know if it's my mic, your mic, Dale, so we'll just call the match as best as we can.
Mike who?
Oh, it never ceases to amaze me, ladies and gentlemen. 3/4 into the match, they tell you nobody's heard you. Well, at any rate, let's continue on here. Once again, you're looking at Jason Rain. I hope you can at least see him if you can't hear about him. Jason Rain and Vic Ice Pick Capri. And boy, this is some real arrogance that we're seeing in the ring right now. I've said over and over again, if you've got a man ready to be had in this business, you better go have him.
You know what? I made that mistake numerous times. It seems to me that Jason Rain is playing with Vic Capri. I got to be honest here. I was surprised Vic Capri hasn't mounted much more offense than he has. He seems to be laying there looking at the lights an awful lot.
count of 2.5, and that's referee Jay Soltis in there. Jay, one of the very, very best on the independent scene. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen. We've talked about it many, many times. You're going to see Ricky Noga come into the ring to take on Derek St. Holmes Esquire, managed by Mortimer Plumtree. Northern State St. Paul Championship Wrestling title on the line. That's a pick 'em in my estimation.
Where in the hell did Norwich Plumtree come out of? I haven't seen him in 6-8 months since I shaved his head back in Cottage Grove last year. All of a sudden he's on the scene again. Now he's sticking his nose in there with Derek St. Holmes, along with the two idiots, Cabana and Steele, who, by the way, are still reeling in the fact that I'm here. They have no idea what the hell's going on. But I'm going to tell you right now, Mick, if Mortimer Plumtree sticks his nose in, these people have seen how vicious I can be. If I need to go back to the dark side, brother, I will.
I'll tell you what, you're sitting right next to me. I'm not going to say anything disparaging about you. I have to put you over here. There is nobody, in my estimation, when he turns it on, Dale, I know you agree with me, the intensity and the vicious side that comes out in Scrap Iron Adam Pearce is a sight to behold.
Well, it certainly is, and you know, he is one of the top wrestlers in the country, and we're waiting for him to head off to WCW, WWF, or ECW sometime soon. But he's held championships all over the country. He's been a great competitor, and you know, it's great to have him back here and have him here at the table with us.
Cut you off, but these guys are athletes. Let's talk about the wrestling. Not the idiot sitting here that shaved his head for Christ's sake.
Well, all right, that's fine.
For the record, Mick and I have not shaved our head.
Wait a second now. Oh, he blocked it. Picks him up. We got that game of human chess going. Oh my God, jockeying for position. Somebody's gonna get their neck stretched like a rubber band in there. Hold and counter, hold out, maneuvering each other. And you know what? In this building tonight, Adam, about 190 degrees as it is. Oh my God. Wow. Man.
If he gets up from that, I'm damn surprised. Yeah, they're clapping for him. Hell, I think the guy's dead for crying out loud.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he could hear this applause. All right, well, we've just been instructed to put away the microphone that I've been screaming into for the past half hour. That's great. My vocal cords are shot. I'll have to call in sick to my real job on Monday. But now I think we got a mic that works, so I suppose I got to reintroduce Adam Pearce. Oh, we got that part?
No, the mics have worked. It just wasn't quite as loud as this one. No, we got the best mic.
All right, that's fine. As you were saying, Scrap Iron.
Oh, I forgot. You know, all this mic crap confuses someone like me. I'm a plumber by trade. Hell, I don't do this for a living.
Sets him up on the top. There's a shot to the jaw. Watch this now. Oh my God, almost a crucifix into a body slam from that top rope. That's got to do it. Forget it. Count of 2. Man, wow.
Vic Capri showing a little backbone. It looks like he wants to fight back. I think he's just taking a hell of a lot here. He needs him on offense now. Reigns putting him in tough. Come on, Capri. Let's see what you got. Here we go.
I think we saw a little bit of the backbone fall right in front of us at ringside here. Jockeying for position once again. Picks him up over the top. Into that buckle. Back suplex coming, no, over the top once again. These guys back and forth, and he drilled him. He nailed him.
He's got to make a cover. I don't think he has enough in it. Reigns is sitting there, but he hasn't taken nearly the amount of punishment that Vic Capri is, and the referee, Jay Soltis, making his count.
When you have it as humid and as steamy and as hot as it is in this building, and you're going back and forth, Dale, for 15, 20 minutes like this and taking the punishment that these gentlemen are, I'm surprised that there's not an oxygen tank in there.
Well, as we mentioned, they're both in great shape. They're great conditioned athletes. They spend a lot of time outside the ring and inside the ring. This has been one heck of a matchup from these newcomers to St. Paul Championship Wrestling.
Face first to the canvas. Setting him up now in behind. Oh my God, right on his head. Right on his head.
I think someone's cervical vertebrae, as Gorilla Monsoon would say, is severely out of place. Ending for the cover. 1, 2.
That's it.
And his shoulder up. Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding. How in the world did he find that reserve? Man. Great matchup. Once again, oh, what a shot. Oh, good grief. Cut it out. Right to the jaw. How is he? That's got to do it. Count of 1, 2. Forget it. Ring. Oh.
You know what? That's what I like. That's good old-fashioned American right hands. Reigns is pissed off, and here he goes to the top.
Going to the outside now. What a display we're seeing from these two individuals, Reign and Capri. All the way up top now. Oh, God, he missed. That scissor kick. He might have torn a hamstring with a move like that. setting him up. Oh, he can't get his balance. Over the top. He managed to drill him. In for the cover. Hook of the leg. It's over. What a man.
If I was Capri, I'd get out of the ring before he gets his other side of his face broken. Reigns took a hell of a shot, and they're both laying there, but this is a testament to the kind of athletes that Ed Hillier's bringing to St. Paul Championship Wrestling, a top-notch match for a top-notch crowd. I'm taking off. I got to get ready for the main event, guys.
Thank you, Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, ladies and gentlemen, the former Northern States heavyweight champ joining us at ringside. What a great match we just saw between Reign and Capri. We're going to be seeing a lot of these two here at St. Paul Championship Wrestling.
It was one hell of a matchup. They went on and on and on for 10 to 15 minutes. Great finish there. Nice ending of that matchup. We're going to move on to Adam Pearce. Good to have him back at the desk, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. More great wrestling action from the West St. Paul Armory and St. Paul Championship Wrestling. There you see it, making their way to the ring. Derek St. Holmes, Esquire, brought to the ring. It hurts me to say it. I get like this kidney shot when I mention the name Mortimer Plumtree, Steve Anderson of WOW Magazine. He is back. He is back.
You'll have to pardon me. I may have to leave the table at least a few times. Excuse myself when nature calls, as it only does when Mortimer Plumtree's around.
Mortimer Plumtree looked like something my cat left in the litter box this morning. Wait a minute. I'm taking a look at Derek St. Holmes, Esquire, and that ever-present Bible, encyclopedia, Mick Harsh Book of Failed Relationships.
Yellow pages.
Derek St. Holmes, oh, get the camera off of that into, he's just.
I'll tell you one thing about Derek Holmes. Take nothing away from him. He's the light heavyweight champion. But why a man of his success at this point, and talent obviously, why does he pick up a piece of, I can't deal with it.
Oh, turn off that damn music already. You know, if I wanted to go to the... Oh, nuts. I'm glad the audio system sucks in this building. Steve, you'll get blown up on the way to the ring. Take the microphone away from this rambling jackass.
Whose very soul brings out the true riches of life. Ladies and gentlemen, Derek St. Holmes, Esquire.
Is he done? I hope he is weeping, and I hope that he goes into some kind of a depression and overdoses on Zoloft. Get him the hell out of the city. Oh, and that outfit, my God, is that a polo outfit, cricket? It's cricket, isn't it?
I'm not sure. All I know is that when I joined WOW Magazine a year ago,
Don't put yourself over.
Life was good. And then I see this piece of trash.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent.
You know, we've had some people return to the wrestling scene tonight. Nasty Neil Meyer is back in town. Eddie Roberts, we've seen them all return. Big Mike Frame, and they gotta see this jackass when they come to the matches. There's the champ, ladies ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Noga, a nephew of the legendary Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, here to defend the championship, the honor of St. Paul Championship Wrestling against really and truly a very formidable opponent in Derek St. Holmes, Esquire. Noga has defended his championship so honorably, not only here in St. Paul, but throughout the state of Minnesota, the upper Midwest.
Let me ask you something. I thought Plumtree retired. Did he tell us he was out of the business? Did he say he was done with it? What the hell is he doing back again?
You know, you're looking at me like I give a rat's ass that this guy's still alive. I don't care. I don't know who lifted up the rock and let him slither out with the rest of the worms, but for God's sake, somebody get him out of here.
And what's with the new kid out there? The guy's never played cricket in his life. He's never played polo. He's never played Parcheesi, for God's sake.
Playing Risk, for crying out loud. Wow. Be that as it may, this is going to be a solid wrestling match between the heavyweight champion Ricky Noga and the light heavyweight champion Derek St. Holmes. Plumtree, or no Plumtree, and I hate him.
We know Mortimer Plumtree. Derek St. Holmes has been gunning for this belt for a long time. Ever since he won that light heavyweight champion, he has been begging for a match for the heavyweight champion. He's been saying, I don't care who's it on. I don't care if it's Adam Pearce. I don't care if it's Ricky Noga. I want a shot at the Northern States title. And you know what? He never got it until Plumtree was in the scene. So I guess Plumtree, I don't know if he's greasing the palms of Ed Halier. I don't know if he's greasing the palms of the ring crew. Somehow, Derek St. Holmes got the match.
Well, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that it took Mortimer Plumtree coming back on the scene to get him the championship match. I've taken nothing away from Derek St. Holmes, Esquire. This is a great athlete in the European wrestling tradition. He's well-schooled. He knows exactly what he's doing in that ring. Ricky Noga, on the other hand, just a class act in the ring and out of the ring. It's going to be just a great championship match. And a great offensive move, that leg sweep, to kick things off from Derek St. Holmes, Esquire. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we're at the West St. Paul Armory for St. Paul Championship Wrestling. Still to come after this matchup, Tag Team War, CM Punk and Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. I'm still shaking my head over that one, to do battle with Ace Steel and Colt Cabana.
Well, stranger things have happened, but Adam Pearce pretty much went away from the fans. He turned against them, turned against his friends. I'm not sure what the entire story is. I know you were talking to him earlier, but it's good to see Adam Pearce back on the right side of the fence.
And now on the outside of the ring, if the camera will pick it up, we got a little condolence call. On the outside, Mortimer Plumtree doing his best massage therapist gimmick to Derek St. Holmes, Esquire.
Did you see him wearing saddle shoes? Did anyone notice that? His socks match his shirt. Oh, gotta hate it.
I would like to take those saddle shoes off and individually stick them up his ass. How's that for starters?
It's hard to concentrate on a fine technical match, although Derek St. Holmes is not wrestling technically right now, when you have that piece of garbage at ringside.
Now you're seeing the thunder in Ricky Noga. You know, when he turns it on, it is so reminiscent of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, his famous uncle. It's like you're watching a carbon copy.
You know, his personality outside of the ring completely different.
Oh!
Oh, come on.
And once again, if the camera could pick, well, we missed a little hug session there.
Just be glad that he's at the other end of the ring. Discretion is the better part of valor.
There's a reversal, there's that switch, and now Noga in behind now picks him up. Atomic drop right on that tailbone. And Derek St. Holmes, Esquire, scoots to the outside. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it. What is he? Oh, stop it. I want to puke. I want to heave. Oh, God. Dady, help me.
Help you? Help you? You know, Mortimer Plumtree for the past 6 years has been sticking his nose in our business. When we did the Body Slam review, he was there every single week. When we put up the website, he was demanding He threatened to sue us if we didn't give him equal time on the column. And now, unfortunately, after thinking he was gone for good, he is back managing. And for some reason, he's got that little cricket wicket paddle or whatever the hell it is.
All right.
I'm gonna have a brain schism just because the guy's back. Honest to God, there goes coiled steel Christian Dady.
All right. All right. My God, he...
Chris, get up. Chris.
Call the nearby gimmick EMTs to help this guy.
Third base.
Back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. Noga, what a great look at Ricky Noga. Just, he slithers and maneuvers his way into a reversal, and now he's in control up on top. Derek St. Holmes, Esquire, referee Frank Stuhl, your referee for the championship matchup. There's that arm bar. You know, the lineage, Steamboat to Noga, you know, if you're Ricky Steamboat back there, down there in the Carolina area, you've got to be so proud of the success of Ricky Noga up here in the Northern Tier.
Tremendously proud. I mean, what he's accomplished in a very short time. Oh, God.
Plumtree from the outside. Hey, sit down, Anderson. Every time you stand up, my chair buckles.
Why is it every time I stand up, somebody else takes my announce position?
You're catching on. But bottom line is Plumtree interjected himself, that sniveling little rat weasel snake woo that he is. Oh, that European uppercut. And again, I'm bringing up the past. I realize that I'm accused of that a lot. But believe it or not, there is a history to pro wrestling. Billy Robinson, I remember those matches. I'm sure you do too, Steve, with Nick Bockwinkel back in the 70s, in the 80s, delivering that European uppercut. My God, you rattle the guy's teeth.
I mean, both these guys are harken back to the past of professional wrestling. Both have different styles, but in a day and age where wrestlers are just relying on chairs and weapons and gimmicks, these guys at least hold true to some form of history of professional wrestling.
You know, Mick, I'd just like to point out that I called Harvard. I called their alumni department. Would it surprise you if I told you they have never heard of Mortimer Plumtree?
That would surprise me about as much as you telling me I'm not going to get a payoff tonight. Over the top. Noga battling with all he's got. He worked so hard to gain that St. Paul Championship Wrestling heavyweight title, and oh God, there's that mule kick. You just know that he's going to fight to the absolute ends of the earth to hang on to the title. Toss to the outside. Whoa, what a camera shot that is.
Hey!
Oh God, on the outside, get it. Woo, jeez, that's it.
No, wait.
Would you turn around?
What's the matter with you, Stuhl?
Hey, come on!
You know, it's right in front of Frank Stuhl. Right in front of Stuhl.
Now, his skills are soft.
Somebody ought to pound that stool bloody.
I've had that.
Call the match.
The fans picking up. Oh, we ain't in the studio, pal. Don't give me directions. Don't bark to me. Look at St. Holmes. He's measuring. Oh, he measured and he drilled Ricky Noga. And you know, it's funny how instinctive that is, Steve. When he did that maneuver, he dropped that knee. I wanted to say he's dropping that knee to the prefrontal lobe, like our good friend, the late Gordon Solie.
Definitely. Gordon Solie's on all our minds tonight. And the thing about Derek St. Holmes is Ricky Noga whips him into the ropes. Beautiful back elbow. The thing about Derek St. Holmes is he does not need Mortimer Plumtree. He's got the talent, he's got the abilities, he's got the pedigree, yet he has that stupid little rat at ringside with him.
You know what? We're paying way too much attention to Mortimer Plumtree, and so is Ricky Noga. Noga's had enough, and now we got a foot race. Now. Plumtree moving like greased lightning, in one side and out the other. Oh, God. Oh, they baited Ricky Noga.
You know, Mick, you gotta hate to admit it, but Mortimer Plumtree is just what Derek St. Holmes needed. It's a 2-on-1 match, and I hate to say it, but you know what? Derek St. Holmes is walking out here tonight with 2 belts.
Well, there's a prediction from Chris Dady. I'm not sure that I agree with that assessment, nor do I agree with the fact that St. Holmes needs Mortimer Plumtree. This is as gifted an athlete and a wrestler as you've got in St. Paul Championship Wrestling. He could do it on his own. Unfortunately, he went to this goofball, this maggot. Ooh. Anyway, several knees to the midsection. There's that butterfly suplex over the top. What a grueling match. These two have gone back and forth. I'm not sure, probably 10, 12 minutes right now, maybe longer. No man with a clear advantage, although right now, Derek St. Holmes, with the assistance of Mortimer Plumtree, clearly in control.
Well, Mortimer Plumtree is the X factor. I mean, has he had an influence in this match? Yes. Is Derek St. Holmes dominating this match because of Plumtree? Certainly. But you got to believe that Derek St. Holmes, as good a wrestler as he is, Mortimer Plumtree, with his presence.
Where are you going with this?
I'm flustered.
Are you having heat stroke?
I think of him and I hate him.
This guy is losing himself in thought. What are you doing, holding additions to replace me? I'm the only one that can lose their train of thought during the announcing.
What were we talking about? Over the top, sunset flip attempt. He's got him. Forget it. Oh, no. Count of 2. Noga just about retained that title. There's that elbow right underneath the jaw. Hooks the leg. Count of 1, count of 2. Noga able to kick out. Just a great matchup, ladies and gentlemen. This is old school pro wrestling. Crossbody in for the cover. Count of 2 again. And Derek St. Holmes able to kick out his Plumtree on the outside of the ring. Oh, God. Caught him low. Caught him low. That's the great equalizer. I don't care how gifted an athlete you are. If they catch you right there, everybody is as gifted.
Well, it was obviously money from Plumtree and his grandmother, and it was obviously the shortcuts, the title shots, the immediate elevation that brought these two together. But you're right, you can't deny that these two are putting on a great match, a mix of styles meshing together very well.
These two wrestlers so evenly matched, both technically proficient.
Going to the top now, Derek St. Holmes. He's taken a lot of time, way too much time. Noga caught him with the elbow to the solar plexus from the top, halfway across the ring. And now Noga, oh, he's turning it on right now. Noga has had about enough of this. Oh, that big reverse knife edge right across the sternum. And a second time. Irish whipped across the ring, back body drop. Noga caught him on the shoulder that time with those chops. And a second shot. If you're Derek St. Holmes, Esquire, you are in real trouble right now. He's setting him up. There's that Hawaiian drop. Got a 1 and 2. Oh, come on, Stu, what the hell? Plumtree on the ring apron. Oh, Noga's got Plumtree. Noga had St. Holmes ready to go over the top. Oh my God, onto the floor. He pulled that rope strand down, and Ricky Noga went way over the top. Plumtree is doing his job very, very well tonight, distracting everybody at every turn.
Well, that's what the primetime Plumtree has always done. He always distracts the ref. Look at, he's trying to get his attention again.
Somebody do something. I don't know if you got it. Whoa, get him. Referee Frank Stuhl spending way too much time admonishing Plumtree. I realize he's got to get that jackass off the ring apron, but watch the match. Oh, he posted him. Noga posted him. St. Holmes Esquire went into the steel. What a grueling matchup here. Camera taking you right ringside. minute, what's going on here? Get a decision from, oh, come on. A double count out here, both wrestlers fighting on the outside of the ring. Derek St. Holmes Esquire and Ricky Noga, nothing decided. Unfortunately, it is just a shame these wrestlers go for 20 minutes, whatever it was. We understand that. Chris, make the announcement again.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the referee's official decision. This match is a count.
No title change here. You know, you work for 20 minutes or so, then all of a sudden Plumtree gets involved, the referee gets distracted, and it all goes to hell. A no contest decision, both men counted out of the ring here at the West St. Paul Armory. Ricky Noga, I guess the positive in all of this is that Noga leaves still the Northern States heavyweight champion. We've got a tag team war coming up. Come back to the West St. Paul Armory. Oh my God, he ought to have that thing lanced. I've heard of Harry Warts before, but my God. Sexy Ace Steel and classic Colt Cabana set to do battle with CM Punk and Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. Put on the seatbelt.
I got a little deja vu there for the Red Rooster. What is that thing on Ace Steel's head?
And once again, how many times in one night do we have to look at Plumtree? Is he like a boomerang? Every time you think he's finally been ejected from the building, he comes flying back in that goofy, ooh!
It's like a wart. No matter how much of that compound W you put on it, it fights it, and then it spreads all over.
So, Vic, I don't mind looking at him, but I don't want that mic anywhere near him. I've heard enough from Mortimer Plumtree.
I am so much looking forward to this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. So much on the line. If you are just joining us a little bit earlier on in the evening, CM Punk said that he had a mystery tag team partner. Nobody knew who it was. Sexy Ace Steel and Colt Cabana came to ringside, insisted Punk didn't have a tag team partner. They did a number on CM Punk, and lo and behold, Scrap Iron Adam Pearce made the save.
Came out. Now we're looking at CM Punk. He says he's got a mystery partner. We know who it is. Where's he trying to kid?
Well, we have just been instructed to hit the music. For Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, and there he is. And my God, the man looks different. The last time we saw him, he had that long flowing hair going. He shaved her up real nice, getting that Corporal Kirshner look to him.
Duke the Dumpster Droese.
But I tell you what, there are very few, and I mean this sincerely, there are very few wrestlers on the independent scene, in my estimation, that can hold a candle to Scrap Iron Adam Pearce.
He's certainly one of the great ones, and we talked about it before. We're going to see him on television on Monday night before too long. He's just a great, great wrestler, Mick, and it's good to have him back here with a change of attitude once again on Adam Pearce's part.
Well, we got to ask the obvious question. Can we trust Adam Pearce? We've seen what happened with this guy over the past 6 months. He turned his back on Ricky Noga. He turned his back on his friends. Now, all of a sudden, after a hiatus of St. Paul Championship Wrestling, he's back and apparently on the right side again. But, Mick, can we trust him?
Well, you know what? We've been around this business long enough to say, you know, you can't trust anybody, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. It looked pretty legitimate to me earlier on when he came to the aid of CM Punk. Classic tag team matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Cabana and Steele, Punk and Pearce. Referee Jay Sold. Oh, and there once again.
Don't forget about that idiot, Mick.
Well, you can't forget about Plumtree. Oh, look at this. They're making a mockery. We got a communal hug going on. We're waiting for the signal from the bell from referee Jay Soltis. Should be just a great, great match. Your main event, your tag team main event, and what a shame that Noga and St. Holmes Esquire couldn't come to a definite decision. I believe we're ready, and we're set to go.
This is going to be a great matchup, Nick. We talked about it earlier. CM Punk and Adam Pearce against Ace Steel, Colt Cabana. They're going to be all over this ring. They're going to be inside the ring, outside the ring. This is going to be one hell of a matchup. For the reason you should be here at these live events of St. Paul Championship Wrestling.
You know, conspicuous by his absence tonight, I understand that he's actually booked in another city tonight in the Midwest. It's Tapper Danny Dominion, or you'd have that usual 3-on-2 situation.
Well, no, what you usually have, you start the match out like this, and then before too long, Danny Dominion would do a run in anytime his buddies got in trouble.
In the ring right now, CM Punk, one of the great young technicians in this business, and his opponent, what can you say about Sexy Ace Steel? One of the true characters in pro wrestling.
Well, you can't underestimate him. You know, he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he's, again, well-conditioned. He gets around the ring fast, and he's one of the dirtiest players in the game. CM Punk's been in the ring with him before. You know, CM Punk is a former light heavyweight champion here at St. Paul Championship Wrestling.
You've got some great talent in that ring, ladies and gentlemen. We've told you so many times. Come on out in person, as Dale just said, as Chris has said. Watch St. Paul Championship Wrestling live and in person. You can't beat it.
Hey, they're playing some head games with Steel and Cabana. You know, a little bit of tete-a-tete, if you will. Playing their own game and seeing if they can rile up Ace Steel and Cabana. That's usually who's doing the riling up. But you got Pierce, who's a veteran, CM Punk, who's certainly a winner. These two make a great team, Nick.
Steel and Punk still waiting for them to hook up. Finally they do, collar to elbow in the middle of the ring. You know, I alluded just a few minutes ago, ladies and gentlemen, to the passing of one of the dean of pro wrestling announcers. We got to talk just for a moment about the now late, great Gordon Solie, passed away down in Florida. Chris and Dale, the man set a standard. He really raised the bar in this business.
You know, you hear people on the internet, people like Jim Ross, people like Tony Schiavone, paying umbrage to Gordon Solie, and Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross, certainly no lightweights in themselves. He was the dean. He inspired all of today's professional wrestling announcers, even the people here at the table. When we want great wrestling announcing, when we're looking to pick up some tips, you listen to a Gordon Solie broadcast.
Well, Gordon Solie, what he did is he brought this sport down to earth. And, you know, when there's utter chaos going on, when the building was on fire, Gordon Solie was the man with the fire extinguisher.
He was right there, calm and collected. He called a match. He called a match. You hear all this crap from Mark Matt or someone like that. He called the action in the ring, told the fans what was going on, helped educate the fan, did a great job. Everyone's going to miss Gordon Solie for sure.
No question about it. You know, and we'll get back to the action here. Several months ago, I got a call from a promotion in Kansas City. They said, Mick, we want you to come down and fill in. Gordon Solie is sick this week. Unfortunately, I couldn't make the trip, but my God, what an honor to, even for 5 minutes, try to fill the shoes of Gordon Solie.
What an amazing call that is, to get a call like that.
And now Sexy Ace Steel, speaking of action, over the top goes Punk. High hip toss. And now Cabana goes for the ride. Pierce waiting for that with that shot in the corner. Cabana is caught in no man's land. He doesn't know what city he's in. Steel from behind. He was threatening with that sledge, but he took about a week to deliver it. Oh, God, what a chop. Man. We got an old-fashioned chop fest going on here. Side headlock. Whipped into the ropes. Oh, what great teamwork. Now Pierce pulls Cabana into the ring. All 4 men in the ring. If Soltis thinks he's going to control this one, forget it.
Jay, just go get your payoff and go home. You're not going to control these 4 wrestlers.
Whipped all the way across the ring once again.
As far as I'm concerned, you don't need to control. This is great action so far. All 4 men in the ring. This is tornado tag match time.
Flipped all the way across. No! Punk! Oh my God, great balance, landed on his feet. delivered a double clothesline. He is such a tremendous athlete. And now on opposite sides of the ring, listen to the crowd. Wow. Well, that was certainly done in unison. Wait a minute, a reversal. Uh-oh. Punk clotheslined his own tag team partner, Adam Pearce. And you know, that's not a guy that you want to screw up on when you're his tag team partner. That's a volatile individual.
Adam Pearce certainly has a short fuse. Now we got a chair coming to the ring. Ace Steel, he's going to hit CM Punk with a...
Oh my God, he's got the, wait a second. Pearce from behind now. All 4 men in the ring. There goes Steel to the outside. Oh, baby. Cabana is in trouble right now. Pearce holding him. Oh, God. Oh, God. He hit his own tag team partner. Well, that was clearly inadvertent. Clearly an inadvertent move, but he drilled Adam Pearce.
That is 2 mistakes. That's 2 bad timings by CM Punk. And Adam Pearce is out.
Well, I tell you what, you know, we said it before, we'll say it again. Adam Pearce is a volatile individual. Oh, God! Pearce is busted open. That chair shot absolutely lacerated the forehead of Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. Whipped off the ropes. There's a boot to the midsection, and now Steel and Cabana, especially Steel at this point, taking advantage of a very, very scary situation.
You know, after Adam Pearce, he took that chair shot, he's busted wide open, and they're like rabid dogs now, Colt Cabana and Ace Steel. They smell the blood, they can taste the blood, and they could certainly taste the victory.
The carnage continues in the ring.
Adam Pearce is desperately in need of making a tag to CM Punk. He's got both guys there just taking him away. There's a suplex. He drops Pearce on his back. Adam Pearce bleeding from the forehead. Here comes Ace Steel drops the knee over that cut, and Adam Pearce is in sorry shape right now, Mick.
Well, you know, all it takes is one mistake. All it takes is one error, one miscue, and the whole complexion of the match can get turned around as it is right now. Pearce is a bloody, bloody mess in that ring. Oh, there's a shot. Oh, man. God. What a homecoming for Adam Pearce.
You know, Ace Steel, Colt Cabana, they're doing that classic tag team maneuver now, cutting the ring in half, making those quick tags. They know Adam Pearce is hurt. They know he's down for the count. It is only a matter of time.
Well, the best laid plans sometimes go awry, and hopefully that's not the case here. CM Punk and Adam Pearce more than holding their own until that miscue. Look at Pearce. Look at the guts, the determination. Oh, God.
Pearce is just too hurt that chair shot took too much out of him.
And now Cabana knocks CM Punk off the canvas. Pearce was lacerated to the forehead. Look at Punk is trying to get in there and save his partner. Soltis shooing him out of the ring, and now it's a double team on Pearce.
You have to hand it to Cabana and Steel. There's a counter two. He just kicks out. They're functioning as a great tag team. You know, their experience together, they're keeping Pearce from tagging his tag team partner. And if Pearce doesn't make a tag pretty soon, this one's going to be over.
To the outside goes Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. Oh, look at that. That's disgusting. There's a shot. Cameraman taking you right into the action here. Jesus. Mortimer Plumtree now choking the life out of Adam Pearce. Pearce struggling. Oh, God. He's trying to struggle to a vertical base and climb into the ring. Adam Pearce has a heart the size of the state of Minnesota. He's fighting with everything he's got, but he's lost a lot of blood. It's blistering hot in here. How long can he last?
He's going to pass out pretty soon if he doesn't make the tag to Punk. There's Cabana pounding away. He kicks away to the midsection. Adam Pearce, he slumps down in the corner. Adam Pearce just really in sorry shape right now.
Pearce has got to make a tag, and there you see a shot once again. No, and again. Oh, the fans are into it. They're making a lot of noise. They want Pearce to be able to make the tag here. He is so close. Come on, Adam.
But he doesn't know where he is.
Over the top. He's basically out of it. The camera right in on top of Adam Pearce. Pearce, either he's completely unconscious or he's very close to it. He has taken such a beating.
I can't believe he got up to his feet then. He's got to fall in the corner, do something to tag his partner, CM Punk. Ace Steel pounding away on that cut, and the blood is just flowing down the face of Adam Pearce.
Look at Adam Pearce now. He's almost daring. Ace Steel, look at this. He's telling him, bring it on. Come on. There's a boot to the midsection. Pearce won't go down. Pearce will not go down. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Adam Pearce. Ah. The tenacity, the guts of Adam Pearce.
You know, Ace Steel is just so dangerous. One of the great lightweights in this sport, and he knows exactly how to take advantage of the opponent. He saw that move coming. Oh, that guillotine leg drop, that's got to do it.
Forget it. Wait. How the hell did he do it? How the hell does Adam Pearce have enough reserve, enough breath left to fight out?
I don't know, but he's still fighting back, trying to make that tag. The fans clearly behind him. He picks up Ace Steel.
Oh, the referee, come on, so that they made the tag. Oh, no.
Soltis didn't see it. Soltis was distracted.
Damn it, Soltis, they made the tag. Oh, this is disgusting. You got a bleeding man underneath you and you're doing push-ups? Somebody arrest this idiot.
Well, at least he got kicked in the head. That's what he deserves. There goes Pearce. Pearce is out on his feet, Mitch.
Adam Pearce is going to need medical attention. Dale and Chris, you know it, I know it. Boy, every other time, count of two, it's over. No! Every other time that Pearce comes to St. Paul, he needs medical help.
We've carried him out of the building ourselves before on a stretcher when he got put through that table with a power bomb by Steel and Dominion, who did it back then.
But I gotta wonder, is Pearce, is he running on adrenaline now, or is he just running on instinct? Is he feeling those two taps and kicking out?
I think he's running on empty right now. I don't know how he can manage to stand up. He's taking one hellacious beating.
He's standing straight up, Don. This man is in a vertical base right now. There's that elbow. Adam Pearce is giving us a display of determination like we've never seen. Dusty lives. Oh, no. He's got to reach out and make the tag.
Colt Cabana pounding away again at that cut on Adam Pearce's head. You know, Pearce is in the center of the ring. That's where he doesn't want to be. CM Punk, Ace Steel jawing on the other side, but Pearce has got to work his way over to the corner. CM Punk's got to stay in that corner so when Pearce does make it over there, he can make the tag, and then the fresh man gets in. Then this match will turn around.
Adam Pearce has been in that ring a long, long time.
You know, I think if Scrap Iron doesn't get a tag soon, this crowd will tell us.
Oh, poked him in the eye, drill him, DDT'd him. He DDT'd him, and this crowd is absolutely on fire. He's got to make the tag. There it is. There it is. Punk finally in the ring. CM CM Punk doing a number now on Cabana. On still, oh God, he low-blowed Adam Pearce. Whipped off the ropes, picks him up, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And a drop kick. Cabana's in the ring now. Adam Pearce is in the ring. Watch this now. CM Punk, oh, God, my God. Oh, my God. That is death-defying. Absolutely death-defying. Oh, Cabana's got a chair. Look at this. Over the top. Look at Adam Pearce now, exchanging punches with Sexy Ace Steel. You know, Pearce has a flurry, and then he's finished. He has lost so much blood. Look at this now. Steel takes them both out.
Sexy Ace Steel with another plunge. It is absolute mayhem. Listen to this crowd.
It has been a long time since we have seen a war like this. You're kidding me. All three men are lined up like bowling pins.
Why even call the match? Just let it happen.
These four men are burning down the house tonight at the West St. Paul Armory.
How the hell did Pearce do that after the beating that he's taken? Now he's reverses Colt Cabana.
Oh, Cabana went with high velocity into the post. Now in the ring, you've got Steel. You've got Punk. Nobody, oh God, oh God. This is a match of the year candidate.
This is an unbelievable matchup. Who knows how it's going to end? Pearce is back in the ring. He's got that chair that he got hit with earlier.
Oh, wait a second. Adam Pearce with the chair. You know, we saw that miscue a little bit earlier on. Oh, and now Steel is in deep trouble. Steel's in trouble. Wait a minute.
What is he doing?
What the hell? Oh, God. Damn it.
What the hell is he doing?
Good God. What in the world is Adam Pearce doing now?
This guy's psycho. He's doing it again. Now they're taking CM Punk. They're throwing him in the ropes. Now Pearce has joined Steel.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Adam Pearce, you know, Chris, I should have listened to you. You called it at the beginning. The guy is not to be trusted. You got it. Oh, get damn it.
You don't think it's just business as usual before Adam Pearce left?
Oh, that piece of crap Plumtree is in there now.
You know he's going to get in there and take cheap shots.
Before Adam Pearce left, they were trying to put Ricky Noga and CM Punk out of this business. It's just business as usual. They picked up where they left off.
Oh, my God. Get him out of here. Adam Pearce is going to the top. They've got him stretched up. Oh, jeez. That's it. That's it. This man's ribs are caved in.
We need some help out here. Where the hell is there?
I want to know, where is the... Come on. It's a mugging. This is a damn mugging in the middle of the ring. And that damn Adam Pearce is behind this.
Oh, what the hell did Punk do to deserve that? Number one, why is Pearce turning on him? And number two, what the hell do they have against him?
Well, the locker room finally empties about 20 minutes into the carnage here. A no contest decision here. Sexy Ace Steel, Colt Cabana, Adam Pearce, Mortimer Plumtree. An absolute mugging.
Absolute mugging is right, Karsh. We rule St. Paul. The Hollywood hot people rule St. Paul. Danny Dominion, when he gets back, Adam Pierce, Mortimer pumped you back in the fold. You're amazed. Not since Bockwinkel and Stevens have you seen something so great. By the way, you're an asshole and you're a jackass. Get out of here. You get the...
No, he's not. He's not smart. He's no street smart punk. He's trash.
Get out of the building. Get out of here.
Scrap iron Adam Pierce, ladies and gentlemen. Pull a fast one on everybody, and CM Punk is in a world of hurt. Stay with us.